You almost thought like I was an anti-masker for a while, but I was like, if I'm outside, why are you making me wear a mask? I don't understand. Like that, the incongruity.
But in hot, I get it. But when it's colder out, it's more. It lasts longer in the cold.
But the incongruity of their policies is what bothers me more. I don't give a shit about the mask. Like I wear a mask more than anybody else that I see. But it's like, all right, well, if you're inside, please wear a mask. If you're outside, you don't have to. It's like, okay, so I'm going outside. Like, please wear a mask. Like, what? It doesn't make any sense. I'm going outside.
I don't understand what you mean. Like, in what? Explain a context.
So, like, I was going to a restaurant,
mm-hmm.
and they have a thing outside. Like
mm-hmm.
a what do you call it? Like a hostess stand or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, well, you can eat inside and wear a mask. And I was like, yeah, okay. And or you can eat outside. I was like, I prefer outside. And they're like, okay, well, just wear a mask while you're going inside. I was like, yeah, no problem. So I'll go outside. She's like, okay, please wear a mask. I was like, but I'm going outside.
Yeah,
I'm walking around out.
Well, they just know they kind of like once you're in motion around the restaurant.
That's what they
want you to do.
Yeah, they want it when so you walk
but
by
I'm outside.
Somebody. But if you're walking by somebody,
then she shouldn't fucking. So she's a fucking moron and says, okay, well, when you're at your table, you don't have to wear a mask. So it's about communication. Like you're just fucking dumb.
Well, she says that.
Then it's not. Then it's not what she said. She said if it were when you're outside, you don't have to wear a mask. It's rather while you're moving around, please wear a mask. But when you're sitting down, don't wear a mask.
That's what she really meant to say, I guess.
Well, she didn't fucking say
no.
that. So don't get testy with me when you can't fucking communicate.
You didn't pick up on that, though? That's how everybody's doing it.
You have to understand. It's not that I didn't pick up. It's not my job to infer context.
How early was this into, like, when, give a time range?
Was this like 4 months ago?
Oh.
Now I feel like now, like everyone knows if you are walking between.
I knew. It's not like I didn't know. It's that okay. What is your policies? Because I'm walking outside. I don't feel like, I don't feel like, oh, I gotta put a mask on. Like I was worried. I'm walking outside around the fucking restaurant where nobody else is, and I'm gonna sit outside. Yes, there are people sitting outside, but I'm gonna walk around outside. So then you need to communicate with me properly. Don't tell me that it's one thing, but it's actually another, and I have to guess and infer. That's just fucking poor communication. That's what pissed me off. Not having to wear a mask. I don't mind wearing a mask. But if you can't tell me properly what your fucking policy is, go fuck yourself.
You pull a Karen?
No, I was like, then I said, no, then you should say that. She goes, well, I did. I was like, actually, you didn't. Just like we just discussed here.
Haas will tell you. Actually,
you didn't. And you know what? Yes. Did I infer? Did I know what she meant by it? Yes, but that's not what communication's about. It's not like, hey, Steve, cool, man, but I meant I'm not so sure that's okay with me. What the fuck is the point? Like, why am I communicating with you in code?
I got you.
I'm just going to say, hey, Steve, I'm not so sure about that. Like, what the fuck? It kills me.
Human lack of communication.
Which, yes, does bother me a lot.
Yeah.
But that's why I strive to be a very good communicator, not because like it's just a talent or something, but because I want to be very clear about what I'm saying, what I mean. For me, you guys know me very well. There is not a lot of in between about what I said and what I actually meant ever, because I say exactly what I mean, or I try to, and usually it's my fault if there was miscommunication. It's my fault because I didn't properly communicate. I didn't effectively communicate with words what I intended or meant to say, and you interpret it differently. So I try to understand how you're going to interpret it. But it's not like I say 3 words and I really meant 3 other words. That never happens, does it?
Nah.
Come over, have a beer. What does he mean? Come over and have a beer.
Yeah, that's it.
or 7.
Are we doing the Flexcast today?
Yeah.
No, yeah. Where yours will be is when you say come over and have a beer, you really mean come over
5
and
hours.
Come out.
That's why I say have a beer or 7. That's what that's. It's not code. It's like it's up to you whether you want to have 1 or 7.
Yeah.
And you're welcome to stay as long as you need to drink 7.
You want to crash in the guest house?
Yep.
It's fine with me.
Be my guest.
That's another thing. Like, it's the same thing. Like, I don't say things I don't mean either. Like, I'm like, hey, you want to drive the car? And they're like, are you sure? Like, yes, I'm sure. I just fucking said that. Like, you want to drive my car? You can drive my car.
My father-in-law, it's so funny. I've driven a couple of your cars. I was driving the Rapide for a while, and he was like, your friend just let you drive his car? And I was like, yeah, well, he knows that I have the ability to handle it. It was the Rapide. It's not like I was...
It's only 450 horsepower V12.
Yeah. But it's not like
I got the same thing. I got the same.
It's not the F12, which is like a little bit sketchy when you get it at higher speeds.
So that's a little bit different.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If it was the F12, okay, and then it was the Wraith, I was driving that, and he's like, "Why does your friend just let you drive these nice cars?" And I'm like, "Well, one, he knows I'm gonna take care of his car, and two, he knows that if I need to fix it, I can fix it, and I have the money to fix the car if I need to."
But you're also my friend. Like that's all it takes. To me,
but to me,
none of that matters unless it's like the F12 where I need to know like you can handle it.
Yeah.
Right. But for me, it's like, but you're just my friend. Like that's
well,
all
to me,